And here we are, race fans, race number 2 of the PORWC 4 V8 Pro Series. This time, it's the South Sector taking on this track. Let's look at our starting lineup. Barney Ward is on the pole after Ben Ward finished dead last in the North Sector, so maybe he can represent the Ward family. And right beside him is P2 London. Row 2, we have Eric Burton and Sean Henley. Row 3, we have Dylan Poteet and Tony Calloway. Row 4, we have Jack Richards and Ralph Green. Row 5, we have Callum Wells and Danny Wells. Row 6, we have Alexander Dawson and and Jacob Lawler. Row 7, we have Aaron Williams and Trent Dunham, and starting dead last in this field is James Qualls, the winner last week. And we're about ready for those famous words in motorsports now.
Drivers, start your engines.
And we just got the command to start the engines. Remember, the South Sector race is a lot harder, so we may see a wreck or two. I hope we don't, but we'll see. And the field is off as the Pontiac Grand Prix pace car gets off the track. Excuse me. Barney Ward and P2 London are going to lead the field off. Green flag is out. And oh man, P2 London, they're already trying to go 3 wide. Whoa, be careful, guys. P2 London, Sean Henley, and Eric Burton in the 4. But why they go 3 wide? Barney Ward's he's gonna pull away. Here comes this one. Oh! And oh man, a car got turned. That was Jack Richards and Callum Wells. He hits the wall, but he keeps going. Oh man, that was close. That could have been a big wreck. That could have been a huge crash. As they're going 3 wide again, Danny Wells, Callum Wells, and Tony Calloway. And oh man, Jack Richards, he's starting to drop back. And oh man, now P2 London hits the wall and he nearly flips. And the race leader is Eric Burton. Barney Ward has lost the lead, and he is now back to 3rd. He just got passed by Dylan Poteet. And Dylan Poteet is going to do whatever he can to chase down Eric Burton. Dylan Poteet's in 2nd, and we're trying to battle for 3rd. Trent Dunham, he just took it away from Barney Ward. And there goes last week's winner, James Qualls. He started dead last, and he's got into the top 5. And a car has spun. And I don't know, I think it was P2 London again. Yes, something happened to P2 London again. And oh man, Trent Dunham, he's gone around Dylan Poteet. Well, they're racing really hard. They're trying to go 3 wide again. I can't even go to a replay. And there's some contact with Dylan Poteet and James Qualls. They better be careful. And Dylan Poteet, he is stuck on the high side. As your leader with a huge lead right now, it's still Eric Burton. And and P2 London, his car is slow. While nothing's going on, let's hurry up and take a replay and see what happened. Now is the first incident that happened just on the first lap. Callum Wells gets into Jack Richards and he sends Jack Richards straight into the inside wall, and then Jack Richards makes Callum Wells. He got loose, but that got him straight into the wall, and he nearly flips, but he didn't. And miraculously, he keeps going. That is good driving by the number 10. And Alexander Dawson, whoa, he had to slam on the brakes. And Aaron Williams, he was caught up a little bit in that. But still, that's good driving by the number 10 car. Now, let's check and see what happened to P2 London and Ralph Green. Okay, here's what happened to P2 London now. Apparently, he just hit the wall, and then he just slams into that opening of the track. And oh man, he got into Alexander Dawson. He spins out right in front of Jack Richards and Ralph Green. That's how those two lost the pack. They had to slow down to avoid the 3 car. Now P2 London, he didn't come down pit road. He kept going. But I think he's gonna get lapped by Eric Burton pretty soon. And here we are back to live action. It's still all about Eric Burton. Trent Dunham's in 2nd. James Qualls is in 3rd. 4th is Callum Wales, and 5th is Jacob Lawler. And I'm trying to have a battle for 6. Sean Henley and Dylan Pote. And Sean Henley, he's cleared Dylan. 8th now is Danny Wells, but here comes Bonnie Ward trying to bounce back. And rounding out the top 10 is Ralph Green. 11th is Tony Calloway. 12th, Alexander Dawson. 13th is Aaron Williams. He really needs to get into the top 10 if he wants to keep his points lead. And 14th is Jack Richards, I'm sorry. And running in dead last is P2 London. And Eric Burton, he's not too far behind. This race is nearly halfway over, and I think things have calmed down now. There's not really any battles going on unless a car goes way high. I'm taking a look at Jacob Lawler and Bonnie Ward. Seems like Bonnie Ward, he's trying to catch up to that one car. Now, here's a battle right here. Dylan Pote and Danny Wells. And I believe that was for 8th. And here's another battle. This time it's for 10th. Ralph Green and Tony Calloway. You cannot stay on the outside too long at South Boston, because if you do, you may end up into the wall. Careful, Ralph. Okay, he made it through. And dominating this event right now is Eric Burton in the 4. And look at James Qualls. James Qualls, he's trying to catch Trent Dunham and try to get for 2nd. This is almost like Richard Johnson in the in the North Sector race. James Qualls has made the pass on Trent Dunham, but does he have enough to catch Eric Burton and try to go 2 for 2? We'll see. As Eric Burton, he still has a huge lead, and it won't be long before he catches up to P2 London, because I think P2 London is way off the pace right now. I don't know. Jack Rich is back here by himself. Alexander Dawson's in 13th. Ralph Green 14th. And Aaron Williams, he's got up to 11th. He needs to pass Tony Calloway if he wants to get into the top 10. Dylan Pote's in 9th now. And in front of him is Danny Wells. And there's Bonnie Ward still trying to battle it out with Jacob Lawler. And oh man, look at this. Callum Wells, Trent Dunham, and James Qualls, they're trying to get together and work up a little tandem, I guess. And I think Trent Dunham, he wants to get his 2nd place back. And Eric Burton, he's coming up behind P2 London. Eric Burton better hope that P2 doesn't hold him up, because if he does, he's not gonna like it. And James Qualls, he's still hanging on in 2nd. And look at Callum Wells. Callum Wells, he's about to pass Trent Dunham for 3rd. As Trent Dunham goes way high, he better not hit that wall. Whoa, he nearly did. Coming up behind him is Sean Henley in that Ford Credit number 5. And oh man, we got a heated battle for 6 right now. Bonnie Ward and Jacob Lawler, they're still trying to battle out. And oh man, Jacob Lawler, he almost turned Bonnie Ward. Whoa, be careful, guys. You don't want to get penalized. As Jacob Lawler, he's not looking under Bonnie Ward. That's gonna be for 6. And oh man, P2 London, he's trying to work on passing Jack Richards, and he does. But this time by, we have 3 laps to go. I don't know if these slow cars are gonna hold up Eric Burton, but James Qualls is coming, and he's trying to get under Jack Richards, and he does. Jack Richards lets him pass. As this time by, we have 2 to go. Good job by Jack Richards letting the faster car get ahead of him. And P2 London's in the wall again. And oh man, Eric Burton to contact. Whoa, that was close. That was so close. And Eric Burton's going to take the white flag. Nearly getting wrecked. And we're trying to have a battle for 2nd. Trent Dunham and James Qualls are at it again, as they're trying to battle for 14th right here. But that doesn't matter right now. Having a nearly 2-second lead. Taking the checkered flag is Eric Burton. Eric Burton wins at South Boston. Wow, a good race for that number 4 car. Coming in 2nd was Trent Dunham. 3rd, James Qualls, a good run for him after winning last week. 4th, Callum Wales. Sean Henley in the 5 finishes 5th. Finally, a good run for Sean Henley. Then Danny Wells, Jacob Lawler, Bonnie Ward, Dylan Pote, and Alexander Dawson ran out the top 10. Then Tony Calloway, Aaron Williams, not a good run for him. And Ralph Green's the last car on the lead lap. No cars DNF, but P2 London and Jack Richards, they both got lapped by Eric Burton with 2 laps to go. Well, round 4 was pretty interesting. We had a couple of spins in the south sector, and we almost had a game changer in the closing laps. But congratulations once again to Eric Burton for winning at South Boston, and we will see you next time for round 5. Here come the points, folks.